Fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our... Here comes the Easton. Dion.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that jab. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena. Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Larry Holmes now stumbling back. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Got him there. One punch could change everything in this battle. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round.
What are you doing?
So it's plan B time after being...
You're switching off.
There's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the wall because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A straight right just misses. Big hook doesn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round.
Got complacent.
There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Punch, counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. Pretty dominant round. There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The heavyweight division, one punch could end this fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Straight right just misses. Bravery being shown here is just incredible. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is the...
You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Talking about Holmes in that last one. And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? And twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That's another scoring shot. That hook won't score. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
So the fight will will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
But look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round.
Come on, switch on. And it's to go back out.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here? Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when they get to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And Larry Holmes goes down. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
Straight right just misses. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. It somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Complete.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.